Hello, Mike and Moose here, and today we're continuing the Corvette ZR-1 build. This time we're tackling the chassis, and if we have time, we'll get started on the tires. All this and more next on Modeling. Hello everyone, Mike here again, and I just wanted to interrupt the video real quick to once again let you know what's going on here. We had an internet outage this past week and I lost a couple of pieces, like 3 pieces, different pieces of this video in the process. Parts already done and they're already dried on the model. I can't redo them, so they're lost forever. So just wanted to let you know what's going on, because we're going to join this video in progress. So as they say on TV, here we go. We're joining our regularly scheduled video already in progress. Alright, and we're back, and everything here seems to be nice and dry and in position. Yes. Thought it'd never happen. But we're ready to finish this chassis up. So let's move on. Okay, we have both sides of the radiator painted. We have both the back suspension and the front suspension in there, as well as the drive shaft. It says here, cement the engine to the chassis. This is going to go ahead and slip into the drive shaft like so, and put this, there's a hole in here that fits into like so. Perfect. And it fits. And it fits. People, it fits. Are you kidding me? Absolutely perfect. So, since it's going to be chrome against plastic, we're going to use this Plasti-Weld on here. This Plasti-Weld has been a godsend on this build. I tell you what, if I didn't have this, thank you Don at Wizard Tower Games, this was exactly what I needed. We're just going to hold this in here and let it set. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Love it. Put that in there. Make sure it sticks on there. And then, what is the next step? It says, put a little bit more on there. That's staying on there. That's good. That's good. Now it says, engine is on. Now it says, put the radiator hoses on to the engine. So I don't know, it doesn't say exactly where the top one goes. I already put the bottom one on. I need to put some Plasti-Weld on this side. This side popped out. Uh-oh. There we go. Oh, man. Here we go. Don't fret. Let's put a little bit more plasti weld on here. Make sure we got this in here good. There we go. There we go. Now, say we gotta put up a radiator hose in here. Oh, yeah. What happened there? Okay. Had something fall off the engine. Okay. Big deal. We will reattach that later. There we go. Now, we'll put this up here. Attach a little bit. This up here. Make sure this stays up here. I want to find out where this upper radiator hose goes. This is going underneath the plenum and somewhere in there. So there, we got the engine. Looks like we got the engine up and in there. Good, nice. Now, I want to put radiator hose, let's see. Hose is gonna go in here. Or something like, okay. Now, you have to put the radiator in. Put the radiator in. Radiator going to go now. Radiator and radiator to the hoses to the chassis. Okay. Radiator goes into the chassis like so. Now this part is becoming a pain. This is not good. This is not. This part of the build is hardly going together well. I'm going to take this part off here. And we will, okay, goes in there, and goes up there. Radiator is going to go in here like this, right there. There's your radiator. The radiator in there, like that. Put some plasti weld in here on this side. Make some on this side. And the radiator. go down in here where it is supposed to go. And we will put, I'm gonna put this up here. Whoa. And this down here. And we will have, hopefully, no problems. Goes back down into here. Moosey. Okay, and some more plaster weld on there. Then I'm going to reattach these other parts later. Now, go to the last parts here, which will go on the bottom part here. Yes. All right. Now, we don't have a torque arm in this. I have found out. Don't know why. But no torque arm. Just sitting down there. All right. Good. Good. We'll get some more plaster weld in there. Make sure we got that in there nice and good. All right. Now, place that down like that. And so that'll rest. Now, spare tire carrier is going to get put into place. This goes into these two holes right here and back. And yeah, nice. All right, put some plaster weld on here. For once, something that is cooperating. And we'll get all this done here. Put on. All right, now that goes on there and it gets cemented in place like so. So the spare tire carrier is cemented now in place. And next we put the exhaust muffler and exhaust resonator together. Exhaust, it goes there, and that goes like so. Fit together like so. All right. So we're gonna put some here, some of this on these. Boom. Okay, we need to find these go on right in here. Okay. We're gonna put a little plaster weld into the manifolds. I'll put some on the pipes here. Then we're going to put some on these two and some in these mounting holes. And what? These aren't even fitting in the holes. But if I get them aligned, hopefully if I get them aligned with these, go in there, there, this, send in there, these. Okay, now put these in the mounting holes. Right into there, and boom. And we are going to be set. We are going to be set. And I'm going to put a clamp right in there. Set 2 more clamps. One here. And another. On this side. And there is your completed chassis. All I have to do now is flip it over. We're going to put some more glue. Well, we're just going to let that radiator sit. We're going to just let everything dry. Then I'm going to go ahead and put some more plaster weld on there. Let that sit and dry. And put the lids back on everything. And that is our radiator completed. I'll put the hoses back on as soon as it's dry, and that way nothing's going to fall apart when I put them on. And I'll show you how that worked out next video. So it's starting to look like a car. I'm going to take my drill. I'm going to take my drill and drill out these exhaust pipes. And a lot of you have been asking me about wires on the engine, spark plug wires. I don't have any wires to do spark plug wires with. If I did, I'd have to do some research, because I'm wondering whether this was a year where they started using coil packs instead of spark plugs and wires, because there's no distributor on here. So, but anyway, I'm just doing an OOB out of the box and straight out of the box, and yeah. So we finally got this far. So brings me to the question: what's your favorite part of the build process? The engine, the chassis, or the bodywork? So far on this model, the chassis has been a pain. It's just been one thing after another. The fact that I had 2 internet outages during this video alone doesn't help matters. Yeah. So I'm kind of looking forward to the interior and bodywork. So if you've liked this build so far, don't forget to like and subscribe so you don't miss part 3. And part 3 should be a lot better. It's going to be the next video. It's going to be the wheels. And if time, we're going to start on the interior. And I'm going to show you how I sand the wheels down, how I dry brush the Goodyear writing, marking, and all the tire markings. Gonna have to dry brush that. And you'll learn all that in the next video. So that's all I have for this one. So you know what we say around here, never stop pushing your modeling boundaries. And until next time, thank God. This is Mike saying bye-bye.